This might as well be a GH mini spotlight, almost mini spotlight, because all the news we talk about right now, it's out of GH world, General Hospital world. Hi, it's daytime today. I'm James Lott Jr. We have a couple of pieces of news that I decided I was going to record an episode on one thing. Then another thing came up, another case on another thing, and then another thing came up. So let's combine it all together. It's all GH related, and kind of makes sense. So for all those who are DMing me, James, I told you Brian Craig was coming back. I'm like, and I said on my show, James Me Spotlight, he's not coming back permanently. If he was to come back, it would be as a ghost or as a spirit. And I'm basically correct. He's coming back for one day. We don't know exactly everything, but he's coming back for one day. That's it. And that's fine. I admire and actually respect General Hospital for keeping him dead. Like lots of everybody comes back from the death. Like there are a few folks they have actually like they've kept Courtney dead. They've kept. I mean, there's certain they are dead and they have kept them dead. They have not brought them back, and it's been 20 years, whatever they have done. So I kind of hope they keep Morgan gone because that's an important part of the storyline and the catalyst for a lot of stuff. Come back as ghosts or specials or spirits or aberrations. I have no problem with that. That's fine. That's fun for fans and longtime fans. I guess I'm like I know I'm like it's coming for that. Also we got you see the video? It's out there. I saw the video, it's out there. Michael Easton is out at General Hospital. He's the way there we're shady over here on this show sometimes. The way he said it was a little shadily. About he wanted to let the fans know that he filmed his last scene. So it looks like Finn's on his way out also. Um, but hey, if this is all true and all that stuff, he's leaving on a high note because these performances are amazing. He's doing right now. This spiral out of control, so good, so good. And he's been a part of that. He's been a part of the GH Port Charles family for so long. He's played so many different characters. That he can always come back as some. I mean, he's part of the fabric of the show. And I know that folks didn't like him. I know folks that did like him. There's a whole mixture of stuff. I like Michael Easton. I got to meet him at the Daytime Emmy several years ago, and he was such a nice guy. I have his graphic novel. We talked about that. He was super nice. And he's a good actor. I've liked him since his days on Days. When a fan is, of course, John McBain, my favorite characters on One Life to Live. So I'm a fan of his, and so I'm sad to see him go on some level. But again, I only want actors on the show if they're going to give them true story, and work that out. So yes, they ran its course with him, and of course, the big news, and I will say I am shocked because when he said, well, because the whole who's coming back, and the whole first way I thought it was Mac. It was John J. York. But he knew he was coming back because he successfully is better now. And Frank's like, that's not it. And then Brian Craig saying, so he goes, that's not it. And I was like, see, there's something else going on. I knew there's something else bigger. And they got everyone talking. Jonathan Jackson is coming back to General Hospital. I will say I did not know this, and I was shocked, pleasantly surprised, shocked. I just know his life. He's most of his life. He's a very God-fearing man. He has a whole family, and then he lives somewhere else. I just thought there was a whole other world. I didn't know he would come back. We kept talking about, well, who would come? Lucky comes back, and would it be Greg Vaughn or Jacob Young? Or Jonathan Jackson seems like most of us like, well, he won't come back. He's already did it, whatever. I mean, Jonathan Jackson is a multi-Emmy winning powerhouse actor, and I'm excited to have one of Laura's kids come back home. They decimated her family, and I'm just like, I don't understand what that was about, but to have him back, that's big news. That really is big news. Yes, I'm seeing the divides already. That's fine, but the whole point is he's coming back. The buzz is happening now, so GA's got some buzz, And that might bring some people back to the show because there are Lucky fans or Jonathan Jackson fans. And it's been so long. It's been a long time. So, and Lucky is a character that has so much so many connections, so much, and the absent father thing. I agree with some of the fans out there. They have to address that in a way that's, but they don't go off on Jason. They got to go off on Lucky more because he really abandoned Aiden, has not been around. I mean, like there's a whole. Hopefully, there's a good story in there. But all these comings and goings are not super surprising to me because this is what happens when you have writing regime changes, and they come up with stories. Some people want to end certain stories, some people want to continue. So it's or add or bring back. So it's going to be very interesting to see his place in the show. But I'm very encouraged. I'm very excited about it. Right now, General Hospital and Bold are my two shows right now that I am running to see what happens next. And that's been a while since that's happened. General Hospital, there's certain storylines, but they're moving them forward. They're just like they're getting it, they're going. And to me, that's better. I know it's not dissension on the show about General Hospital from all different fans, so I totally get that. Also, and some of the reasons I totally agree with you. But right now, I'm supporting the show still. I am watching it. I call out what I call out, whatever. But I'm still watching the show, and there are parts of it I really do like. So like I said, some of this stuff is very encouraging. Just make sure we bring him on, Jonathan Jackson, and not waste him. There's lots of story for him. I think every person watching this video can think of 10 stories each for Lucky Spencer. There's a lot. There's a lot to mine. So very excited. That's all. I guess I just want to say that we'll be on this weekend. The soap block. We'll be on this weekend, Sunday, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Y&R Bold and General Hospital. Look forward to seeing you then. Talk to you next time.